Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best third slash fourth tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, and today I am bringing out my Zionic with the Boom team. I have a Shadow Kanto Ninetales with Overheat, I have a Pidgeot with Brave Bird, and I have a Sirfetch'd with Close Combat. I use this in the Remix Cup, but I think it would actually perform a lot better in the Open League because Pidgeot is, as you'll see, pretty useless in the Remix Cup. But in the Open League, it would hardwall Marowak and it would take out Venusaur. So if you want to try this team, I prefer you do it in the Open League. You'll have better success than I had. I did lose points, obviously, because this team has a lot of weaknesses, but it was fun to use, and I didn't do as bad as I thought I would. So let's get into the battles, and let's see how many booms we can land today. So in this first match here, got the Ninetales against the Vigoroth, so I'm probably going to build up to the Overheat and throw the Weather Ball. So do I let this go? Let this go, because just trying to think maybe I can, and they switch into a Drifblim, and I'm sort of just going to throw the Overheat. So if let's see if they block it, and boom, one down. So they quickly switch into Vigoroth, which means I can now hard counter it. Not a hard counter, but I can quickly go into my Pidgeot because they're switch locked. So I'm able to get off the Aerial Ace here. They're going to shield. If they throw, I'm probably just going to let this go down and come in into hard farm with my um, Sirfetch'd, although there is not much to farm down here because I almost took it out, but one shot does. And it's a Mandibuzz. So Mandibuzz is tanky, very tanky. So I need to draw a shield here and then hopefully land the close combat and do enough damage on my next move here. I've got to shield this up because an Aerial Ace would hurt, and Sirfetch'd is very squishy. So shield it up. They're going to outpace me here. I think I've survived this, if I remember. I do. And can we land the close combat? One shot. Again, Mandibuzz is tanky, so I don't know if this takes it out. And not quite a boom, but I'm able to get in there with the Ninetales and take this down. And I can just quickly Weather Ball off the Vigoroth. So 1.5 booms. That was almost a boom on the second one. So good start. Good start. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I definitely land a few Overheat and close combat booms. I don't know if I even land a Brave Bird boom. So great lead, obviously, here. They switch out into Politoed, and I'm going to go into my Pidgeot because I think this is probably my best counter, especially not having Leaf Blade on my Sirfetch'd. So throw that. I think I'm going to shield this up just to match shields. No, I let this go too. Oh, they haven't shielded yet, that's why. So I throw the Aerial Ace. I think they shield and then I'm going to match shields? Or do I come in and farm down here? I think I'm, okay, I do match shields just because I think I could draw the last shield and flip this match. And I think they'll let this go. The problem with Brave Bird is Gust is such a long charging move. It's like an Incinerate type move, so it's very tough to get to the Brave Bird. And this is why this team does not work at all in general. Altaria beats all three of these Pokemon. So your best matchup is probably just going Night Slash here with the Sirfetch'd because you get to a lot of Night Slashes. So I got to shield up anything that comes my way. Going to get to another one and then hope I can get to a second one to take it out before they throw the next Sky Attack. But they are throwing arm ready. So this isn't terrible because I can come in and probably get a Weather Ball off before they take me out. And they caught on their Superior, which is not bad now because now I can hard farm this to the Overheat because a Frenzy Plant's not going to take me out from this range. So I'm just going to commit to the hard farm down. So I'm loaded with energy. Barely survive, have the Overheat ready, and does it count as a boom if it's already down to 40%? I mean, Altaria is pretty beefy, so we're going to count this as a boom. Boom! Oh, it was like 30%. That doesn't count as a real boom, but able to one-shot the Altaria take out the rest of the power. So overheat is a really, really strong move considering it only takes another 2 fire spins to get there. So I would consider running the overheat on your Ninetales. Again, Drifloon. I don't have a great counter to this with Night Slash on my Surfetch. I think that's hitting for super effective, so I'm going to try and go in with that. I gotta shield anything because Surfetch is very squishy. And they switch, and so stupid. An all boom team, and you don't throw the close combat when they're already down a shield. That's just a poor, poor play on my part. So they have to go because I didn't throw the boom. I have to throw a second Night Slash, which they do shield. So I'm gonna come in, and the problem is they now have a drill run, which is super effective. So I have to shield here. Should have boomed. Should have boomed. They're probably gonna come in with the Jellicent, I'm guessing again. So I'm gonna have to go into my Pidgeot. And again, this is why Pidgeot's not a great in this league because Ice Beam, it can take an Ice Beam, which isn't bad. And they have a Beedrill, which is nice actually because this will actually be doing super effective against it. And that takes it out, which is great. And now the Jellicent comes back in. I think it's gonna have to throw or else I'm gonna get to a move. And they're gonna have to dump their energy. And now will an overheat take out a 50% Jellicent? Maybe 40% by the time I fire spin down? I think you know the answer. And boom, there goes the Jellicent. So it's a overheat is a very, very powerful. Look at that 130 base there plus the shadow bonus. So it hits hard. It hits hard. Ninetales into Probopass. I So with the Probopass, this is tough because they have, I think, Stone Edge, which will be super effective. So I have to shield. I know that I need to at least try and bait here. So I build up and I'm going to throw the Wither Ball because if they get the one shield here, it's very unlikely that they will shield the second one. So I can throw the Overheat next. And I think I get to it next. And does this boom? If I remember, it's just short. 1 HP in a dream there. So again, taking out 70% of a Probopass's health with an Overheat is a strong move. And I'm able to survive. So I'm able to align Pelipper. I really don't have an answer to Pelipper either. And again, Pidgeot's going to come in and is my sponge. Like you're just absorbing all the energy here because otherwise you're pretty useless. I don't even think I can get to a aerial Brave Bird before they take me out. So I'm just going to throw this for chip damage and they shield anyways. And they're going to outpace me here. So I think I let this go down and try and hard farm because maybe there's something in the back that a close combat could just take out. So I'm going to shield this up because the wing attacks are already doing so much damage. I think I'm gonna have to throw here because I don't think that I can farm down fully. And they have in the back, if I remember, Mandibuzz, yeah. And I've shown you in my video before, Mandibuzz is thick, so this close combat is not gonna take it out. Maybe 50, 60%. Yeah, so not much I can do there with the Pelipper Mandibuzz in the back. There's very, very little this team can do against that. So the next battle is the right Ninetales matchup, and they're going to go into Metachamp. So Pidgeot is actually a good counter to this because Metachamp is half fighting, so it should be taken super effective from the flying. So I'm going to get out of there, absorb that, and I guess the only thing I need to worry about here is an Ice Punch, which they already have Power Punch. They do have an Ice Punch as well. Okay, so I shield that, which is great. And then I throw here because I don't know the counts. So I don't know if they can get to another Ice Punch and I don't want to burn another shield, so I'd rather just take it out here. Plus I think I can get to a Brave Bird here, which I can. And are we booming? No, I think they shield here, if I remember, because I don't think I landed any Brave Birds. So I need to go down, which is okay, because now I come in. This was a mistake. I know they're going to switch immediately. I should not be trying to throw right away because now they caught. So I come in with my Surfetched. Again, he's very glassy, so I think I shield this and then throw the Night Slash. I think we just CMP'd. But does Surfetch lose CMP to Politoed? Anyways, so I'm going to counter this down, which is awesome. And I'm going to be able to load up with a close combat. And I'm guessing they're going to be worried about the fire in the back, so they're going to let this go. Boom! One shots the Ninetales and takes it out. So Surfetch is a Charm Ninetales counter confirmed. So we have Ninetales against a Beedrill, which is a great matchup. Taking super effective. Whiscash. Again, maybe I should have come in with the, especially Pidgeot. Yeah, I remember this game. So I've got a shield here because there's going to be a potential blizzard. I'm just going to gust it down. I should have come in with the Surfetched because Pidgeot would also be super effective against a Beedrill. But now I threw the Brave Bird and they blocked it. So now I got to shield up another Blizzard here and try and either farm down, or I think I'm just going to throw an Air Lace to take it out because I'm worried that they're going to get to another Blizzard, which again, if I know how to count, this would have been a much easier matchup. So throw the Air Lace, take it out, and in comes a Vigoroth. I think I'm going to try and go for another Boom here. And it's not that I didn't try and throw the Booms, it's just that they kept shielding the Booms. So shielding, so we're even on shields. I'm going to come in and hard farm here, but they may have two body slams loaded already. Now I'm able to get the Night Slash off and take it out, but then the Beedrill is going to come in and hard farm me. Yep. And now it's loaded, and I didn't know what the right move is here. I came in with the Ninetales because it's super effective. I thought I could get to the Weather Ball because it's so spammy, but they got to the Drill Run right before I got there, and this is going to take me out. And then the Pidgeot is not going to have enough energy left, or they get to their move before because those, and the animation, again, it's like Gust is like an Incinerate. So you saw I got the third Gust off, but it's so long to process that they're able to get a quick move off and get the charge move before it registers, which is too bad. So going against a Hypno here, I'm probably going to do what I did earlier, which is build up to the overheat, throw the Weather Ball, hopefully grab a shield, and then throw the overheat on the second. So I got one shield. I got a quick move through, which is awesome there. So I'm going to shield this and then go for the Incinerate because it's very unlikely they're going to double shield a Hypno on the lead. And can we one shot a 55% Hypno? We can. One shot. Boom. Zynek is way better at the booms than I am, and they're like, I can't believe I just got one shotted. So I come in here with the Pidgeot, which I don't want to get farmed down on the Ninetales, and Surfetch does not have a good matchup here. I think I just need to let this go, take whatever it throws at me, and they switch into a Mandibuzz. So I get off the Brave Bird. So the first Brave Bird actually landed, but again, Mandibuzz be tanky, so it only does 50% of the health. But that's okay because I can get it down to about, what, 25% here? I can, oh yeah, I came with the Ninetales because I needed to drain the energy from this Mandibuzz. So then I come in with, oh yeah, I should have shielded this. I was really worried about the Psycho Cut from the Deox. So I let that go because Psycho would one-shot me. But now I'm just going to get countered down with a shield here because they have a shield, so they can shield this up and they're going to counter me down. So I was close. I got it within maybe one or two more counters there would have taken it out, but I don't know. I feel like if I shielded the Aerial Ace from the Mandibuzz, they maybe just like Psycho Boost me. So another good lead here. I think this time they stay in here and throw the Frenzy Plant. So I get the move in. Do I shield this or do I let it go? I'm assuming I let this go because I can survive it. Yep. So I'll farm up a little bit, throw the Weather Ball. So I'm going to have a bit of energy that I can maybe get an overheat off here as well, depending what comes in. And it's a Vigoroth. So I immediately switch into my Pidgeot. Again, the Surfetch is the hard counter, so I don't want to come in with the hard counter immediately. So they get a Body Slam off, and it's a Wigglytuff. And did I click Air Release or did I click Brave Bird? I clicked Air Release, and they shield anyways. So I'm probably going to go down here. Again, it's such a long move. I'm loaded here, so I'm going to, I think I can get to the overheat here if I draw another shield. So throw the weather ball, and I am just going to get to the overheat, and you know it's coming. Is this a boom if it's under 50%? I don't care. Boom! Down goes the Wigglytuff, and Vigoroth on the back. So I have 2 shields left. Does that count as a 2 shield flex? I don't know. But I think a couple more battles here. Like I said, this team was very fun, but the matches I'm not showing are when I just get hard-walled by Bastiodon on my Pidgeot, or I go against a Charmer on my Surfetch'd, and when it was just... So I was down overall in ELO, maybe like 75 points, so not too bad. So I'm trying to get to the night. I'm trying to get to the close combat there. I couldn't. Maybe I should have just thrown the Night Slash for some chip damage. But now that's not too bad because I can come and hard farm with my Ninetales. I can survive anything they throw at me. So I'm just going to hard farm. And I think no matter what comes in, I'm just throwing an overheat. And they are deciding, and it's a big, yep, there goes the overheat. And if they think it's just a weather ball, they're probably going to let it go. And boom, 90% of the damage. And I'm able to gust down. And then I don't know what the third Pokemon is because they left. So maybe a 2-shielded Pidgeot can just gust down. So that was a... It's fun landing these booms. So Scrafty. Scrafty's tough. No, well, not tough. Gengar, right. So I think maybe Pidgeot would have been the best answer, but I was already ahead on energy, so I thought that I could take out the Gengar here. Plus, I think Pidgeot and Surfetch have a better matchup against the Scrafty later. So I'm just going to match shields, and I think I throw to burn. No, okay, so they outpace me, but I let this go because I know I can survive. So I just get it. I assume I'm just going to throw the overheat with something that comes in. Right. I remember this game. Right. Okay. Want to see me land a Brave Bird? Oh my god, what was I doing? Don't come in with a Pidgeot to a Bastiodon. That is by far one of the stupidest things I've ever done. The Brave Bird does absolutely nothing. They just farmed up a ton. I think I just got nervous. It was really dumb play. I should have done the over. Okay. Anyways, so they get off a move. I can shield, and they come in with their Scrafty, which is not bad because my counters will be super effective against theirs. And I got the boost there, which is huge. So am I going to shield this up or am I going to let it? I don't have any shields. So I hopefully can just counter down, and I can, which is awesome. I can now throw the Night Slash, which will force them to use a shield. And I don't think I can counter down, but I do have a, wow, Surfetch is hard. And I throw the overheat, which is just overkill at this point, but got it off. So man, Surfetch, especially with the boost there, those counters hurt. So I think that's the last match. Hope you enjoyed those booms. I had a lot of fun with the team, even though I was down on the day. Like you saw, I did run into some poor alignments. I had a Jellicent lead into my Ninetales, and then I'd switch into my either Pidgeot and get Bastion walled, or switch into my Surfetch and get a Charm Ninetail wall. So I didn't put those matches in because it was just not as fun. So I hope you like the booms. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, tell your friends, and I will see you in the next one.